to be able to utilise our resources in the ocean environment while making sure we look after those precious whales and dolphins.
Question number 7, the Honourable Maryan Street.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for State Services and asks, has he asked the State Services Commissioner for reports on recent failures of state sector agencies to carry out their functions according to law, and if not, why not?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Mr Speaker, no, I have not requested such a report from the Commissioner. The reason for that is that the Government's regular surveys of public trust and satisfaction with public services gives me confidence that, in general, state sector agencies are performing well. The most recent Kiwis Count survey shows that public satisfaction with public services used in the last 6 months is currently 73%, up from 68% under Labor, and trust in public services has increased from 67% under Labor to 77% today.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Honourable Maryan Street.
To the Minister, why did one of the poorest schools in Christchurch have to engage one of the top public law specialists in New Zealand to prove that the Minister of Education got it wrong when she merged Phillipstown School with Woolston School?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Mr Speaker, look, as the Minister of Education has previously said in this House, and I quote, as this judgment is still within the appeal period and one or other of the parties may appeal, it would not be in the public interest for me to comment.
Supplementary.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
I understand the need for sometimes for ministers who perhaps have something to say that will cause an issue in the court to use that, but this was an issue to the Minister, question to the Minister of State Services around the competency of state sector agencies. I think he could have made a better attempt to answer the question than that.
And the member may well think that. I think there'll be many occasions when he thinks a better attempt could be made. It is the responsibility of the Minister to answer the question. He has decided, presumably on advice, that on this particular case he doesn't want to comment further and has said that it would not be in the public interest to do so. That is the responsibility of the Minister. It's not, provided the question is addressed and addressed that way, the answer is satisfactory.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Honourable Maryan Street.
To the Minister, how does he explain the Department of Conservation's failure to carry out its legal requirements to advocate for the environment by offering their Minister a 2-paragraph submission on the Ruataniwha Dam proposal, except by interference from the Minister, Dr Nick Smith?
Honourable Dr
Mr
Jonathan
Speaker,
Coleman.
I completely disagree with the assertion underlying that question, but it's interesting. When Maryan Street was in front of the PSA yesterday, she was telling public servants that they follow the law and perform with integrity.
Order.
When she's in here,
the question has been adequately addressed in the first part of that answer. Honourable Maryan Street, supplementary question.
Mr Speaker, to the Minister, given the litany of state sector failures and the corrections sought by citizens through court means, whether it's through health, education, conservation or police, what is he going to do to remedy such gross failures of ministerial competence and government agency performance?
Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Mr Speaker, the only case I can recall of gross ministerial failure was under the last government when the Minister or her colleague got parliamentary services to illegally fund an $800,000 pledge card. That's the only case I'm aware of.
That's right. That's right. Question number 8, Ian McKelvey.
Mr Speaker, to the Minister.